Officially, the first ever Chinese-born player to make it to the NBA is Wang Zhuzhu. He was selected with the 36th pick in the 1999 draft by the Mavs, though his journey to the league would prove to be long and complicated as a result of the unique problems between his original team in China that saw his arrival in the US take 2 years to eventuate. Ultimately, Wang's NBA career only spanned a few years from 2001 to 2005, during which he represented 3 teams.
You take a shot like that. Wang Zhuzhu lights it up from deep. Dallas's first make from beyond the arc tonight.
Although his career was underwhelming, the drawn-out process of bringing him to the league did establish a relationship between China's basketball officials and America's. So, when Yao Ming wanted to join the NBA, his transition from China to the league went significantly more smoothly. And ever since Yao was taken with the first pick of the 2002 draft and proceeded to live up to his potential, the NBA has prioritized establishing the league's popularity in China. At every opportunity, the NBA has celebrated the league's ever-increasing popularity in the country. One thing that the NBA generally make a point to celebrate is the Chinese New Year. The event, otherwise known as the Spring Festival, celebrates the beginning of the new year on the traditional lunar solar Chinese calendar that starts with the new moon that appears between the 21st of January and the 20th of February. The celebration is one of the most important holidays in Chinese culture as it revolves around worshipping deities, honoring ancestors, and exorcising evil spirits. For the most part, NBA promotions for the festival have gone well. But not all of them have gone smoothly, like the NBA celebration video for the 2018 Chinese New Year. The video consists of various NBA players wishing their fans in China a Happy New Year. Some players were clearly genuinely happy to be part of the video and took it seriously. Others joked around.
Hey, my name is Lance Stevenson. I want to say Happy Chinese New Year's. Woo!
Others clearly were either pressured or simply obligated to be in the video.
Happy Chinese New Year to all the fans in China.
JJ Redick's message was somewhere in between. He wasn't overly enthusiastic, but he was professional and tried to deliver a relatively unique and detailed statement. But instead of a heartwarming message, many people interpreted what he said as hate speech.
I just wanted to wish all of the NBA fans in China a very happy Chinese New Year.
Initially, Redick tweeted in response to the controversy, explaining that he'd simply gotten tongue-tied and that he had nothing but love and respect for the NBA fans in China. Soon after, Redick released a much longer statement explaining how the video and his appearance in it came about. The video was produced by China's multimedia company Tencent, who had been partnered with the NBA to produce league-related content for China since 2009. Redick's portion of the video was filmed after a game when he was approached by representatives of the company and asked to record an impromptu message for his Chinese fans. Redick explained that he had initially intended to say NBA Chinese fans, but realized that it sounded weird, so he abruptly changed it in mid-sentence to NBA fans in China. However, unfortunately, it came out very wrong. Redick insisted that at the time he recorded the message, no one in the room, not Tencent, nor the 76ers PR team, and certainly not himself, heard the word that he seemed to say. Redick explained that, had he known what the message sounded like, he would have re-recorded his greeting. Following the controversy with Redick, the NBA quickly removed the original video, then released an edited version that no longer featured Redick's contribution. Despite the new video though, Redick's portion had already gone viral, with numerous people analyzing and debating his message. Even after his explanation, people still questioned what Redick said, and if it was indeed a slur, did he do it intentionally? Adding to the mystery was the fact that there's an awkward fade cut after Redick makes a supposed slur, as if he intentionally used the word as a joke take, unaware that they were actually recording. But then, it could just as easily be cut for either brevity or to cover a mistake. Interestingly, if you play the video with YouTube auto-generated subtitles, it suggests that Redick said champion fans. Though the subtitles aren't the most reliable, as they can often misinterpret words and statements.
We support victims. We have done this historically.
Predictably, as an Asian American who had dealt with racism, Jeremy Lin was asked about his thoughts on the controversy. After speaking with Redick, Lin stated that he believed that the comments were just a weird but honest mistake and urged fans to accept Redick's version of events. Ultimately, despite all the controversy, the NBA accepted Redick's explanation, so he wasn't fined. Still, some fans were less forgiving, which was inevitable given that the player in question was Redick. When he was taken with the 11th pick in the 2006 draft by the Magic, he was already a player who many fans loved to hate, or simply outright hate, purely because he had previously attended the polarizing University of Duke. So, ultimately, when it comes to Redick, and any player from Duke for that matter, some people will always assume the worst, whether they have legitimate reason to or not.
To wish all of the NBA fans in China a very happy Chinese New Year.
Happy Chinese New Year's. Woo!